Freeze off rock here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Monday. And it's time for a brand new challenge. This one comes to us by way of crap, I forgot. Simi. It's Simi. Yes, we're playing in Oregon Interiors. It's actually part of the State Interiors series on Reddit, but Simi wanted me specifically to play this one from Oregon, so we're going to do that. And if you are watching live on Twitch, of course, don't worry. You have not come into a time traveling machine. There is no time limit. Fantastic. Nice hats. I actually own this hat. Very similar to it. It's not a time travel machine. It is still Sunday, and that is when you can watch me live on Twitch. Is Sundays at 11 a.m. Although if you were watching this video as it goes live, the next Sunday will be September 1st, which is good. But September 8th, it will be in the evening. So follow twitter.com/PurpleFrogPlays if you want to have more updates. We're in some sort of gentleman's store, custom tailored goods apparently, but there's also stuff on the racks. So bit of A, bit of B. It's a haberdashery. Well, no, sir. It is more than a haberdashery. Custom suits, shoes, shoe shines, gifts, purveyors of quality menswear. They're not open on Mondays. Actually, pretty typical for a store like this. Brands that we have. Heritage items, maybe? Hats, because it's haberdashery, so of course it is hats. Very good advertisement right there. Bet you'll be in the mountains by your challenge, so I'll have to doubt your reception will be good enough. Somebody is driving. Driving in the mountains, apparently. All right, what do we got going on here? Accepting donations daily. Albany, apparently. We are in downtown Albany, Oregon. I don't know where that is, but we'll find it. Is it this big? Probably not. Oh my God, it is. Brian. Downtown Albany. Is that Lion Street or 90th Street, you think? Or is it 1st Avenue or 2nd Avenue? What's around here so I can see? Because I don't know. In case I don't see, what is this called again? The Natty Dresser. In case I don't see the Natty Dresser, what do we got? I got the Electric Zebra. And everything else is a little tough to read. Cool. So I got two things to go on. Let's do this. Is this a one-way street? Yes. It is a one-way street. Okay. And that looks like it's a long name. That could be Ellsworth. We could be right here. Like in this business. There's a Leggett store. What? Did that say Albany Railroad Museum? Regional, alas. Driving in upstate New York. People think you're crooked. Skylar seat was up for grabs, so I took it. You'll be driving through Albany. But not this one. You never know. That's Emma's something. Emma on the map? Hey, Emma. Look, if we believe this is east-west, it's on the north side of the street, but I'm not sure we can believe this is east-west. It's the Downtown Association, so you figure that's close to downtown. There's Emma downtown. Perfect. The Natty Dresser. Let's go. That's a 5,000 point score, that is. Ooh, they were closer. Please use the handrails. Why, is it steep? Maybe worn. First floor, main lobby, Cascade Dining Room, guest rooms 101 to 121, CS Price Wing Conference Center. Mount Hood and Mount Jefferson rooms. Isn't Mount Hood in Washington? Is Mount Hood in Oregon? What is? For some reason I thought it was on the other side of the border. Silly me. Thank you for that, P Frog. 5,000, although it's Purple's 96 5K or whatever it is. I'd love to duplicate it for people that don't have Twitch, but thank you for the smiley face as well, JP. Of course, if you want, you can use PFrog GG. It's on Better TTV. So Mountain Hood, Mount Jefferson. So we're some sort of rustic conference center, something. No. Don't do this. Don't be dumb. Rooms are available. We go toward the exit. This looks kind of familiar. Have I been here before? Because I remember this thing. This right here. And that. Those look very familiar. Is that just coincidental? Might be. Because in my head, I walked through this door. Welcome to Timberland Lodge, National Historic something. Whoa. National Historic Landmark. All right, there it is. So it's probably in the Mount Hood National Forest, if I were going to guess, which is relatively big. Where's Mount Jefferson? Is that close to Mount Hood? I don't know. There's got to be a better way to find where we are. I mean, maybe not, though, is sort of the problem. It's in a book of great lodges in the West. Friends of Timberline. Where? Like, I want to know where you are. Please. Please, just give me a map or something. Timberline Lodge was high on the south slopes of Mount Hood, so it's actually on the mountain. All right, then. That helps. Mountain, south. Timberland Lodge and ski area. Beauty. You figure it's got to be close enough no matter where we click, right? But should we be careful? Like, should we try? Right by whatever the door would be, but how are you going to know what the door is? Again? Really? You're going to do me like this? Come on now. This, to me, this looks like the main entrance, right? This looks like the big room that we're in. Part of it goes off this way, part of it goes off that way. So the question is, which part? Is that the squared off part? Is that what I'm looking at right here? I think so. So I think we're going to be closer if we put it over here. Well, that's bullshit. I don't think I would have been any closer if I had put it on the other side either. Welcome. No personal checks. It's a non-smoking property. It's in his own and operated by Butter and Sons. It's a choice hotel. Jesus God. I'm so sorry. It's the Roadway Inn and Streets. What? Just a hot trash hotel brand. Good Lord. Harriston. Hermiston. Yeah, this is an old style motel, man. Yeah, look at that. This is not a hotel. I'm a firm. Oh, seriously. Well, I think it's either Hermiston or Harriston. Either one. So what I need to know is, like, when it looks like this, like when the road, and it looks relatively flat, you know. I can go out on the road. I better be careful. That would be cheating. You don't see any mountains anywhere, right? You know what I'm saying? Unless they're somehow hidden exactly behind this thing. I suppose we could go see if we can find a room. Not even good enough to be a motor lodge. Yeah. You lived in Oregon for 6 years and have no idea where this is. That's not a very good sign. Why would you put a mirror there? This is it. All I get is the lobby. They don't even show me a room. Well, probably can't. Probably a bad idea. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find where Harriston slash Hermiston slash Harry Oston is. There's Warrenton. It's at least a ton. I'm looking from here over, by the way. So if it's over on the right hand side, I'm not going to see it. Just so you're aware. That's the limit of my view range right now. Bonanza. I'd expect more trees in this section, but we're checking it anyway. We're going piece by piece. The antelope is there. Hampton? Couldn't be Hampton, right? No, there's no descenders, so it's not Hampton. My back is so sore right now. I have no idea what I did. It's probably because I'm not sitting correctly or something. Oh, goody. It's not at the zoom level. Christ. I mean, there's too many mountains over here. It's at the zoom level I was back? What? I didn't see it. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I mean, unless I'm going crazy, the Snake River is the border of... Yeah, it is. Oh, it is. It's just tucked up there. God, that's disgusting. Okay, so here's the thing. We're outside of town. So, you know, it's not going to be easy. You'd figure it's on the main strip, right? Well, that's not ideal. That's all the way up to McNary. McNary? McNary. For all I know, this thing's not even labeled. All right, now we're down in Stanfield. I'm sorry, Antelope is the closest town to where the former Rajneeshpuram is? What are we talking about here? So what's across the street again? Some sort of check cashing place? Payday loan vendor. And then a Pioneer Escrow company. Neither of those are going to be on the map. There's no chance. Absolutely no chance. And then there's some sort of bar. Hence the Pepsi. I really hope I don't have to zoom in on this bad boy. Historical trivia from the 80s. Yeah, I don't know. What does that mean, though? I'm all down for random trivia. Obviously, it's way too dense in this area. Do we trust the compass rose? Because the compass rose would imply that this road is an east-west road. Which might be on State Route 207 then. The Hermiston Highway. Hmm. See, I don't like stuff like this. I'm basically just randomly searching this whole goddamn town, and I hate that. Absolutely hate that. I already don't have a perfect score. I kind of just want to click and move on. We got a lot to record today. You know what I mean? And then again, this is too built up. It's clearly on the edges somewhere. There's a village set up by the followers of Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, an Indian guru. It fell apart after the criminal stuff they got into. Oh, shoot. It's now a Christian youth camp. Well, yeah, I don't care. To be honest with you. It was actually in town. Wow. Did not expect that. This looks way more not in townish. Also, the escrow place is now a state farm agency. Cashco should be there. And sweets? There ain't no sweets. This here is a historical town home. It's the John McCall House. Excuse me, from 1883. It has a certificate of excellence on TripAdvisor, which probably means nothing. Victorian style, which is crazy to me that there were Victorian style houses in Oregon. But I suppose 1853. There you go. This is not my fault. I don't know why this connects to Street View. Yep, it connects to Street View. That's weird. I get one more, right? Nope, I don't. There, we could look at the house. There's the house. Doesn't look as impressive when it's gray. Okay, it's the John McCall House. SOMS. SOHS? SOHS. The Sons of History Society. Can I view this little... Yes, but... It's a B&B. Well, that's fun. Somewhere in Oregon. Got burgers and stuff. Got a free public computer. If I were to guess, it would be in Western Oregon based on the book that was displayed, but... The Ashland Daily Tidings. All right, then. That's a big enough city. At least I thought it was. Thought I had seen it. Apparently I had not. There it is. I had seen it. All right, Ashland. There are B&Bs. It is not the Shrews House B&B, however. It is not the Romeo Inn B&B. It is the McCall B&B. It's not a Midsummer's Dream B&B. It's not the Monroe Student Lodging. Geez, Ashwood's actually kind of big. SOU, Southern Oregon University. Is that in town? There's a hostel. It is not the Coolidge House B&B. It's not Abigail's B&B. What's up with all these B&Bs? Part of me wants to cheat and just go back on the road so I can see what the road names are. Let's see, honestly, if we go out there before the road, if we can see the road signs. We can, actually. It's on Lithia Way. Okay. I'm assuming WY's way could be, you know, I don't know, Wyoming. Are we close to Wyoming? I don't think so, right? There's a state in the way, isn't there? Yeah, Idaho's in the way. Actually, I think Utah's in the way. So Lithia Way, I think. There's University Way. Okay, yeah, there are ways in this town. We need Lithia Way. It's a one-way, presumably going north. It also looks like there's businesses. There's a Wells Fargo bank, actually. That could get us somewhere. Lithia Way, in point of fact. The McCall House. Getting back on track. We are in a tun room. In a distillery or brewery. I have to tell apart just from this room. But it claims to be Public Coast Brewing Company. Okay. Beaches forever. Beer for everyone. Oregon Beach Bill. Okay. I'm sure that's very interesting history that we will not be bothering with today. Market calendars for the heyday. August something, which appears to be 2008. These specials may not be accurate anymore. I'm guessing it's somewhere near Portland. Hmm. Anglin, maybe? Hmm. Place your order at the counter. It's counter service. Man, you got me stumped. I mean, it's called Public Coast, right? So you figure it's got to be on the coast. But like where? I don't want to like zoom in at the property level. Without at least having a guess. Put your city on your damn shirts, man. Are you not proud of where you are? Is that the problem? Is Public Coast a town? No. Why would it be? Again, because I don't have a perfect score, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't matter. Wakanda is apparently now in Oregon. When they moved. Don't care. We're in Gold Beach because gold is gold. Nope. Up in Cannon Beach. Why? No idea. For you, I got 5 whole points. Whatever. That's done. Simi, thank you for suggesting that one. It was very interesting. I'm kind of glad I only got a $49.99 on the one because it made the rest of this easier, and it wasn't not a 40-minute video. It's already too long at 25 minutes, but that's okay. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. There is plenty more action yet to come. If you're watching on YouTube, all you have to do is wait for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.